Hi there, Sam Mack, speaker, author, motivator. I want to talk to you a little bit about diversity and inclusion and being the first. And when we have someone who's the first, who is different than what our perceived image of what someone in that position should be like, there are so many hurdles that I feel as society we place in front of that person. I remember Jackie Robinson, when he first started playing baseball, he was not allowed to stay with the other team, and they actually put stuff in his shoes that hurt his feet. Because they were not used to someone that had darker skin tone being a baseball player. And now we just had 4 congresswomen that were, again, the first minorities in Congress, and then they kind of went against the grain. So a couple things. When someone is different, their ideas will be different as well. And instead of just judging the idea, I personally look at myself and say, am I judging the person? Am I judging what I think they represent? Or am I actually looking objectively at the idea? And then in this society, we have this kind of interesting way of vilifying them for having ideas that are different. I was looking at the suffragette movement, and women were actually put in prison because they wanted to vote. Because back then, society having a woman vote was so weird to society that, being the first women that wanted to vote and saying that they had a say, they were not ready for it. So some of these ideas, they seem really radical at the time, but once we see the first person, and yes, we vilify them, and yes, we put tons of obstacles in their path, but then we begin to get used to the fact that someone like that can also be in that position. And once we decide that someone like that can also be in that position, then more people come into that position. So when someone is the first and different, maybe in our corporations, or this is the first time we've met someone from a new country, or this is the first time we've met someone from a new religion, you know what? Get to know them on a personal level, understand them as a human being, get down to the humanity, and then decide on the values of their ideas. Because when we see people as valuable human beings, it really makes a difference. And remember that, they were put in your path to help you and grow you. They're in your business for a reason. They are in your social circles for a reason. You're getting exposure to this new information and new ideas, and really evaluate it and then decide if it's in alignment with you, not a knee-jerk reaction.